I'm a Barbie girl. Dane, here you come in. Greetings and welcome to ThatMizzouPlayBoy with the glasses. Well, as I mentioned in my last episode, this episode is going to be nothing but toy-related questions. And you had a lot of questions to try and relive your childhood. So let's try and answer as many as we can. Without the guacamole. Yes, I said that. Ha! Get used to it. First question. Is Barbie past her prime? That's a very good question. And the answer is no. Barbie's never past her prime. She is what Sesame Street is for childhood television shows. Something that every generation will be used to. Every girl's generation. Because the guys are clearly after the Ken doll. That is, if they're into Barbie girls, that is. But Barbie will never be past her prime. That's because she's always with me! Yes. Would you consider going out with Tour Guide Barbie? Well, picture me replacing Ham in Toy Story 2. Remember that scene where Mr. Potato Head runs into Tour Guide Barbie? And she gives all the details about please keep your hands and feet inside the car. And he goes, I'm a marriage punt. Here's what I would say. Make way for the single! Because I would totally go out with Tour Guide Barbie. And do it with her. With guacamole. Yes. Why did McDonald's ditch the toy for their kids' meal? You know, I never noticed that until recently. It's because the McDonald's didn't like the fact that the toy was way too popular for the kiddies. The kiddies could have everything that they could desire in a single toy. And that's the happiness in the Happy Meal. Because without the toy, it's a fucking sad-ass meal. I mean, come on. It's pretty much like any meal an adult eats without the toy. So my recommendation for McDonald's, and for any other fast food restaurant, use the toy boy, use the toy boy. You will get the kids to laugh with guacamole. Yes. Which game is better, Candyland or Sorry? Well, I have to say, I'm sorry, but Candyland is the way better game. I mean, think about it. It's so obvious. It's a land full of candy. How can you top that? Not to mention that if you can go really high, you can rediscover Candyland in real life. Like right now. I see nothing but lollipops and popsicles and other candy. I'm in a world of candy. There's no place I know that has pure imagination than the lollipop gang, the lollipop gang, the lollipop gang. Hot Wheels or Matchbox? Again, that's fucking obvious. Hot Wheels, because they're fucking hot, like me. Oh, and Hugh Hefner, and that guy with the glasses, but mostly me, with guacamole. Yes. Do you think there should be a St. Patrick's Day related toy? Wait a minute, that's a St. Patrick's Day related... What did I tell you about St. Patrick's Day questions? And yes, there should be St. Patrick's Day toys. But you'll never know, because I got you. With guacamole. Yes. What was your favorite toy growing up? Wow, that's personal. There's so many toys that I absolutely enjoyed as a child. Let's see. Digimon was pretty cool in my childhood. So were Power Rangers. But you know which toy I absolutely enjoyed the most growing up? And allowed me to discover my dreams? The Hugh Hefner action figure, of course. Because I said to myself, one day I want to be like Hugh Hefner and own my own mansion and have a lot of girls and live the single life. Well, guess what? I've done just about every single one of those things. Except live in a mansion and have all the girls that I want. Which is odd because I can pick and choose as I please, but sadly, I can't find one. What a crying shame. Ladies, please help me! With guacamole! Yes. What do you think Lego will come up with next? Again, that's a very valid question because I have not seen any ads in regards to Lego in recent days. You know what I would do? Here's what I would do. Just do all the Mizzou Lord 13 characters. That means the Commander Xander, Willie B. a Hobo, and me. Oh, and if we're gonna go even further, how about the Channel Awesome guys? Nostalgia Critic, that guy with the glasses, and of course, Chester A. Bum. This would be a nice little tribute to that guy with the glasses. Who again was fucking killed off and hasn't been replaced yet. Seriously, Channel Awesome, why haven't you replaced him with me yet? What's the difference between Gak and Silly Putty? Well, Silly Putty is, again, generational. Every generation can admire it. Whereas Gak is another three-letter word. And you know what else is a three-letter word? Fad. And that's exactly what Gak was. And fad is one letter away from the word fame. Fad is a one-and-done type deal, and that's exactly what Gak was. Because slime was Nickelodeon's thing at the time, and Gak wanted to do something that was greenish. Like guacamole! Yes. But that is the difference between Gak and Silly Putty. Silly Putty is something that you could use forever and ever and ever. Gak was something that came around in the late 90s and early 2000s, and you haven't seen it since. Though I totally should recommend you bringing it back. You could make it like Flubber again! With guacamole! Yes. How do you use a Silly Putty? Do you realize who you're talking to? You're talking to Mizzou Playboy with the glasses. How do I use a Silly Putty? What do you think? As a condom! Not only is it something I can play with, but then I can have safe sex with. I mean, seriously, how easy is that? All you gotta do is just stick the Silly Putty in your you-know-what, and there you go. Great alternative to the condom. And fun, too. With guacamole. Yes. What words/sentences did you type with Mr. Spell? Oh, there are plenty of words and sentences that I use with Mr. Spell. For instance, shit, dick, fuck, cunt, asshole, you're a dickhole, you're an asshole, you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking dickhole, you're an absolute motherfucking goddamn fuck my kid ass shit for brains. But we could go on and on about that. Let's do something for the kids who are watching. Blue's Clues. Enough said. You fucking ace rape fucking shit bitch, you shit bitch! What happened to the real Super Soakers? I'll tell you what happened to the real Super Soakers. Any that were left were with me. Because as you probably know, the Super Soakers in today's day and age sucks. The Super Soakers that I remember growing up are all with me. And you're gonna have to pay me handsomely if you're gonna see him again. Speaking of paying me handsomely, why hasn't anyone paid me for the Han Solo and Princess Leia marriage? I mean, come on, that's worth a lot. Will Buzz Lightyear ever marry Jessie the cowgirl? Well, didn't you already figure it out? Of course they got married. You just didn't see it because, once again, it was too vulgar for the kiddies to watch at the end of Toy Story 2 and the beginning of Toy Story 3. Buzz Lightyear did get married to Jessie the cowgirl. And again, you have to pay me handsomely to see it because I'm the only one that has the footage. Why? Because I'm buddies with Pixar. Pixar's buddies with George Lucas. And I'm already buddy with George Lucas. So, yeah, I got a lot of buddies I'm with. So, in order to see the footage of Han Solo and Princess Leia getting married, the Super Soakers and the Buzz Lightyear marrying Jessie the cowgirl, you're going to have to pay me $9 billion. Otherwise, you will never see these footages and Super Soakers again. With guacamole! Yes. Did I say $9 billion? Let's make it a cool $1 trillion. $1 trillion! Give me $1 trillion and you will have all your footage. Because Han Solo and Princess Leia was fucking awesome, and Buzz Lightyear and Jessie the cowgirl is something for toys to admire forever and ever. Oh, and you can use your Super Soakers with guacamole. But you have to pay me $1 trillion. Do it now! Time's running out for you. Whatever happened to your step, Vimana? How did you know that I had a stuffed V-Mon? What can I say? I'm a big fan of yours. Okay, remind me to never talk to you again, you creepy little stalker. But to answer your question, I sadly had to donate him. It's just like with Annie in Toy Story 3. Eventually, you have to grow up and give up your toys, as painful as that is. I hate that day and age, and unfortunately that day happened to me. I had to give Vimana away. Vimana, wherever you are, I hope you're happy. I miss you so much. With guacamole. Yes. If you were to start a toy collection, what would you collect? Oh gee, there are so many things that I could collect. There's Power Rangers. There's, a bunch of other stuff that I could do. There's Hugh Hefner's stuff. You know what? Screw it. You said, what would you do if you were to start your toy collection? I will start my own toy collection. In the form of starting a new company for toys. That's because I am going to make sure that Channel Awesome and Mizzou Lord 13 get freaking action figures so like the fans can relive their favorite characters. So that means Commander Xander, that Mizzou Playboy with the glasses, which I can't believe I said that about myself in third person point of view, and Willie be a hobo. And obviously all the Channel Awesome characters. But, once again, Channel Awesome, why haven't you replaced that guy with the glasses with me? I am dead serious about that! This is that Mizzou Playboy with the glasses saying you can never be too old to play with toys. I meant to say, there's no such thing as a dumb question until you ask it, you dumbass! But seriously, you're never too old to play with your toys. Childhoods are awesome!